Shirley Winter Show, live, local, topical, and relevant, in for the long haul, my friends, and I pray that you're with me. 9 o'clock, we're going to cover and air for you live the entirety of the State of the Union tonight, and then the Democrat response, and then whatever time that's over, I will be right here to break it all down for you all, okay? So let's have some fun tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock to 2 p.m., tomorrow at the Capitol, the original 33, it's passage of the House bill passed last year, 303, the original 33 Memorial Act. Let me tell you who the original 33 were and why. If you're available, come down to the Capitol tomorrow. I'll be down there about 11 o'clock tomorrow morning and learn about this history and the passage of this act that's going to build a memorial at the State House. The original 33 refers to the first 33 African American members elected to the Georgia General Assembly in 1868, right? So the Civil War is over, okay? And they have an election in 1868. And 33 African American members are elected to the General Assembly. 30 representatives and 3 senators, right? All black men. Many of them were ministers. So they're elected. Civil War's over. You lost. You lost the war. Country's unified, right? And everybody can vote. And so these 33 men got elected. 30 representatives, 3 senators. In September of that year, 1868, white Democrats and some white Republicans conspired to expel these men. Here was their argument. And I want you to hear this, okay? I want you to hear this, and you tell me whether it's 1868 or 1968 or 2068, if this argument makes sense. This is what they said. They said, while black men had the right to vote, they did not have the right to hold office with a straight face. So they threw them all out. Many of them were lynched. About 14 of these men, when they were sent back home, were lynched or murdered. Consider that. I want you really to put that in your heads right now. Spin that around. You fight a war. You want to secede from the Union. You lose that war. Everyone has the right to vote. People vote. They elect 33 African-American men. Many of them are ministers. 30 are state representatives. 3 are senators. They go into the legislature, then they're expelled. Almost half of them are murdered or lynched, murdered. And then you start passing rules like count jelly beans and things like that after losing the war. The gall, the chutzpah, the cojones to have to do that for 100 years. You went to war, you lost, and then you kept doing what you fought the war to continue to do, but you lost. In Camilla, Georgia, a violent ambush, a white mob killed between 9 and 15 people. It was led by one of the men who was protesting being thrown out of the state legislature, Philip Joyner. So I want to have you all, if you want more information, the Original 13 Foundation, you can find out information at. But I wanted to bring that up tonight because the event is tomorrow morning at the Capitol, the Original 33-day tribute program. It's at 11 to 2 p.m. in the Capitol Rotunda. Shout out to Representative Carl Gilliard, a Democrat who pushed this bill through last year, and they're celebrating it tomorrow morning, and I hope many of you will come down for this history lesson. You know the history. Know the history of the state you live in. Know the history of this country, the good and the bad. It's just, this was bad history, but it was made good. Because now when you go down to the Capitol tomorrow, you're going to see a lot of African Americans walking around who were elected to office. That's the good part of this country. But don't sugarcoat it. Don't whitewash it. Don't make it seem like nothing bad ever happened. This is the greatest, it is the greatest country in the world, but bad things happen. Bad things had to happen for us to get to this point. And so come down to the Capitol tomorrow. It's good stuff, good history. The original 33. Shout out again to Democrat Carl Gilliard for helping pass the House Bill 303, the original 33 Memorial Act. That's tomorrow at the Capitol. 448-720-750, 1-800-WSB-TALK. We will be right back.